San Antonio is more than 1 million strong, but still retains a small town feel. While no place is perfect, there are a lot of considerations when it comes to finding your next home sweet home. And if you're considering Texas, San Antonio offers a great mix of nature, metropolitan atmosphere, industry, and open space. Today, we'll let you in on 14 things you should know about San Antonio before deciding to move. We won't sugarcoat it. There's a lot to love, but it might not be perfect for everyone.
The food is incredible. Whether you're looking for a quick stop at a food truck or a Michelin-starring dining experience, you won't starve in San Antonio, that's for sure. Many swear that the tacos are the true calling of the foodies in the city, but there is a blossoming population of breweries, wineries, coffee roasters, farm to table, and more. And of course, we would be remiss if we didn't mention the fantastic Texas barbecue available throughout the state. Ribs and brisket, anyone? Let's go.
Brisket's great. Actually, I love brisket. But at number 13, San Antonio is more affordable than many major cities in the US. Cost of living, of course, is one of the primary considerations when moving to or away from certain areas. According to statistics, the cost of living in San Antonio is nearly 14% lower than the national average. It's vastly more affordable than cities like New York, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and of course, Los Angeles, while still giving you the perks of the big city life. That makes it particularly attractive to major companies moving their headquarters to Texas to provide better living opportunities for employees while also enjoying some tax benefits. And it might make it very attractive to you if you're thinking of making a move.
It's not the best for those who can't deal with the heat. Here's where we make sure to be open and transparent about the San Antonio and actually all of Texas can get pretty toasty in the summer months. While there are warmer areas of the country, it can be startling for those who have moved from areas with lower levels of heat, and especially humidity. In the summer, typically temperatures will regularly hit triple digits. While the cost of living is less, as we just reviewed, make sure to budget accordingly for higher electric bills to run your air conditioner and maybe higher clothing expenses. Those pit stains can ruin your clothes quickly.
Ew.
Yeehaw! It's rodeo country. If you're looking to move to cowboy country, San Antonio it is. The annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo runs most of February and brings more than 2 million visitors each year. It's won the PRCA Large Indoor Rodeo of the Year 14 times and has a wide range of activities that will appeal to everyone. The rodeo itself is always fun to watch. Have you seen one? But the concerts and the fair add an extra dimension to the classic cowboy extravaganza.
You will need bug repellent in the summer. Along with the heat and humidity comes the inevitable bugs. Mosquitoes have no qualms about swarming unprotected bystanders in the warmer months, and sometimes even year-round. So it's best to be prepared. You might be surprised to learn that more than 80 species of mosquitoes are in Texas, but not all carry diseases, nor do they make a meal out of the human blood. But plenty do, and let's be honest, mosquito bites are the absolute worst. Let us know in the comments, do mosquitoes tend to eat you alive or mostly leave you alone?
It's steeped in history. Even if you don't remember the details, you likely remember the Alamo. This enduring symbol of the spirit of Texas is one of the most important historic sites in the state and possibly the nation. The facade of the building is quintessential Texas and represents the bravery and sacrifice that demonstrates the resiliency of San Antonio. Plus, having been founded in 1718, San Antonio is one of the oldest cities in the great state of Texas. You won't have to look far to find historical sites and landmarks.
If you aren't already a basketball fan, you will be. San Antonians breathe basketball. The San Antonio Spurs, the NBA's team that plays out of the AT&T Center, is the pride and joy of the local community. Pre-game parties fill bars and homes each game, and blaring car horns around town often signal a win. Local attire is usually made up of Spurs jerseys, and plenty of champions still call San Antonio home after retirement. If you don't move to San Antonio as a basketball fan, well, chances are you're either going to be one or be driven to solitude during basketball season.
Look, traffic is becoming more of an issue. San Antonio traffic might pale in comparison to Los Angeles or New York, but it's gotten worse as population has steadily increased. Just being honest. Average commute times are close to 30 minutes, but worse is the fact that similar to many big cities, the city planning wasn't ahead of its game enough and congestion has become just quite extreme. In fact, a study recently found that San Antonio has 10 of the most congested roads in Texas. Ugh. The report said that the most congested road in San Antonio is Loop 1604 North between US 281 and Interstate 10 and US 87. That's a mouthful. So, if you live in San Antonio, let us know. Is this the worst, or is there another road you always try to avoid?
Property taxes are sky high. Although the low cost of living and lack of state income tax is undoubtedly a draw for prospective buyers, buyers should also be aware. For those that purchase a home, San Antonio has the 4th highest property taxes in the country, nearly 0.75% higher than the national average. In fact, property taxes are high all over Texas. The only state that has higher taxes are Wisconsin, Vermont, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Illinois, and New Jersey. But paired with other tax benefits of the state, most taxpayers still come out ahead. But it is an important consideration to be aware of.
The city takes great pride in its military. Locals have even provided the city with a nickname, Military City USA, to show unabashed support for the military. Joint Base San Antonio consists of 3 separate military outposts and makes up the most extensive military base in the area. Out of the more than 1.4 million residents in San Antonio, about 300,000 of them are active duty military personnel. This pride makes it an excellent place for military veterans as well. Not only is there honor, respect, and reverence for the veterans, but there are 15 VA hospitals within a 50-mile radius of San Antonio, ensuring qualified vets will receive top care when living in Southern Texas. There are also big property tax benefits for veterans, particularly those with disabled statuses.
Be prepared for the gun culture. Texans are proud of their ability to carry firearms openly. It is perfectly legal, but it can be startling for some depending on where they are moving and where they are visiting from. If you aren't a proponent of guns, nothing is saying you have to jump on the bandwagon and hop on a gun right away, but you will have to get used to folks running errands with unconcealed firearms.
There are plenty of opportunity for fun and exploration for all ages. A massive zoo covering more than 50 acres offers plenty of wildlife and excitement for families. But if you're looking for more natural escapes, there are plenty of those options too. The second oldest park in the US, San Pedro Spring Park, offers a swimming pool, tennis courts, and more. And the Japanese Tea Garden has a towering waterfall, peaceful ponds filled with koi, and a garden full of florals that look different each season. You'll also find, my favorite, Six Flags, Schlitterbahn, and plenty more attractions for the whole family. There's a reason that San Antonio is the most visited city in Texas.
Job opportunities are booming, with several businesses shifting their operations or headquarters to Texas. More than just corporate jobs are opening up, with the expansion of infrastructure in-demand field, including healthcare, hospitality, tourism, manufacturing, education, and more. Major companies that call San Antonio home, including Valero Energy Corporation, USAA, Toyota, and more. The unemployment rate is also lower than the national average, making it an appealing city to set down roots and thrive.
Oh, let me just say, the Riverwalk lives up to its hype. The Riverwalk is one of San Antonio's top attractions for a reason. Located in the heart of the city, this iconic stretch of water wave offers sightseeing, shopping, and food. It also happens to be the largest urban ecosystem in America. It's a serene way to enjoy some peace in a bustling city and enjoy the lush foliage. During the winter, this area is strewn with beautiful multicolored lights and carolers gently floating down the river in the open boats that usually ferry tourists. It's a beautiful green space that San Antonians cherish, as do transplants who find themselves in the city.
That's a wrap on our San Antonio guide. Do you agree with our list? Any interesting facts, events, or consideration for or against San Antonio that we should have included? Let us know in the comments below. If you found today's video helpful, let us know by tapping that like button. And if you would like more content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let us know the city you would like to learn more about in the future video, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, if you liked this video, maybe check out this one or this one.